By falling of the next day, Sir Farmers went to his friends. They explained everything on how Queen Ghidorah and Lucas were managed to get the ambush on them. So that's how they got the better of you. Yeah, we're sorry, Sir Final Wars. We tried. It's fine, don't blame yourself. Godzilla was right next to him. She too ended up feeling bad for the others. They really did try their best to hold them off, but there was no way they could have handled them all. Well, I'm just grateful that you guys are alright. Yeah, but Lucas said that was supposed to take him and his army like 6 months to get his whole army ready. He managed to figure out how he was managed to get the whole thing done so easily. Apparently he had someone helping him to get the whole potion thing done. Just like that. He and his entire army became kaiju just like us. So, what we're supposed to do now, Super Final Wars? I'm surprised they're looking to me for answers. Because you're Queen of the Monsters. Not anymore. After I lost my battle like that. Godzilla, you didn't lose your battle. Clearly they cheated because they basically used a tranquilizer dart to slow me and you down. And to make the both of us tired. That's true. Mom, what are we supposed to do in the meantime? I don't know, Junior. Queen Ghidorah is destroying everything up there. Makes me sick. The fact that at first we had to deal with Queen Ghidorah, and now we have to deal with this. I won't allow this to go on. Sir Fowler started marching his way to the Hollow Earth exit to go back to the surface world and challenge Lucas on a one-on-one fight. Mothra tried to stop him, but he just pushed her out of the way. Look, you don't know my rival as much as I do. So if I were you, I'll stay out of my way. Besides, it's none of your concern on what happened. It's to me and my rival. If I can defeat him on a one-on-one fight, without no help, no backup, then I might be able to have then I might, just might, be able to take on Queen Ghidorah by myself. Before Mothra could say anything else, Godzilla interrupted her. Go. but give Queen Ghidorah a few hits from me. Don't worry, I'll make sure she'll get a few hits. Your followers dive down to the water and head straight towards Lucas's current location. You can actually sense where his current location is located at. Thank God, too. Otherwise, he would have been completely lost. Lucas was in Antarctica, looking around for a little bit. Hey, Lucas. Ah, Super Final Wars, there you are. What took you so long? Look, I came to challenge you on a one-on-one fight. You did, didn't you? Lucas had two Mechagodzillas right next to him. Luckily, he was managed to tell them to stand down. I got this. So, are there any terms? What do I need to do if you win? Oh, you won't be able to do anything for me because I'm going to kill you. And I'm going to locate your three-headed little girlfriend, and I'm going to do the same thing to her. Very well. I guess it's a fight to the death. Survivors roared at Lucas, and he roared back. Survivors and Lucas ended up charging at each other. Instantly, the fight began. Super Mechagodzilla Earth had a little drone camera to watch the whole thing. So that way, Godzilla and the other Earth defenders can watch as the battle went on. Jesus. There really are arch rivals. See how the way they're fighting? That's how you can tell that they are really arch rivals. I mean, I thought it was just a joke at first, but now you see he wasn't lying. Survivors and Lucas battled for a while until Lucas pushed him into a giant hole in the ground. Survivors got back up, and before he could fire his red spot ray atomic breath, Lucas decided to take off. Coward. Survivors looked and see the direction where he was going, but first he wanted to take care of those two Mechagodzillas first. He used his red spot ray atomic breath to destroy them instantly. But a couple of hours later, Survivors was tracking down Lucas. Instantly, Survivors saw that Lucas was chasing some weird vehicles or something. It was the Gotango, the thing that the military, that G-Force was using to try to get away from Lucas. Survivors was managed to jump up and grab Lucas and drag him down in the water. And there was only one thing that a dragon can't do. That is to fly in the water. And that's the only weakness to a Ghidorah. They're not really good swimmers. Survivors dragged Lucas down deep in the water. Was managed to rip off one of his arms and heads. Apparently he had two iconic Ghidorah heads at the back of his neck. But before Survivors can finish him off, instantly the military launched a weapon that was very similar to the Oxygen Destroyer that killed the first Godzilla back in 1954. This time, it was in a bomb. a large explosion happened. The drone that Mechagodzilla, Earth was controlling was managed to capture the whole thing. But only Lucas came out of the water. Godzilla and the others had their eyes widened. Where's Super Final Wars? Why isn't he coming out of the water? Super Mechagodzilla Earth was managed to detect Super Final Wars' heart rate. It stopped. His heartbeat stopped. Everyone's eyes were widened. Godzilla closed her eyes with a sad, angry expression on her face. Stupid humans! Mothra, I swear. Here, when I'm done recovering, when I'm done handling Queen Ghidorah, you better not stop me for killing off half of the human population. They cannot get away with this. I'm pretty sure it was an accident. Kieran's at 3 glared angrily at Mothra. Oh no, my best friend just died right there. And you're telling me that it was an accident? What the heck are we supposed to do now? Guys, I don't think Lucas is done. Well, what do you mean he's not done? Lucas regrowed one of his arm and head back. Whoa. He can do that? Since when can he... Before Godzilla can say anything else, Lucas unleashed his alpha call. And just like that, all the monsters around the world start to wake up, responding to Lucas's alpha call. Lucas had officially became the king of the monsters. Godzilla stared at the screen with her eyes widened. All of her subjects were now basically listening to Ghidorah now, as if Super Final Wars was the king of the monsters. And they only listened to Godzilla when Super Final Wars was still alive. And without him, the monsters now listen to Ghidorah and to Lucas now. They watched as Lucas's alpha call echoed through across the planet, awakening every monster from either hibernation or getting them under his command. Luckily, the Earth Defenders and Survivors team was not listening to his alpha call. He's the king of the monsters now. Now there's literally no standing a chance against him. With Queen Ghidorah's army by his side and an army of monsters, there's no way we can even stand a chance against him. Godzilla, what do we do now? I don't know.